a property tax freeze, but only if two important conditions. Year one, the locality stays within the 2% cap, and in year two, the locality takes concrete steps to reduce their costs through shared services and/or consolidation. Because while we're reducing taxes, my friends, we also have to tackle a major structural problem, which is the proliferation and expense of local governments. The main tax burden in New York State is not the income tax. It is the property tax. We raise about $40 billion per year from the income tax. We raise $50 billion from the property tax. And that is the tax that you'll hear New Yorkers complaining about from one end of this state to the other. As a matter of fact, no matter how you look at it, New Yorkers don't just pay a high property tax, they pay the highest property tax in the United States of America. Literally, the highest property tax in the country is in Westchester County, in absolute dollars. When you look at by percentage of home value, the highest costs are in upstate New York, literally in the country. So why are our property taxes so high? Because we have too many local governments, and we've had them for too long. 10,500 local governments. These are towns, villages, fire district, water district, library, sewer district, one district, just to count the other districts in case you missed a district. We have a proliferation of government that is exceedingly expensive and costly. Now, the state has been very aggressive in trying to alleviate the burden from local governments. We've assumed more local costs than the state government has ever done in modern political history. We assumed a $1.2 billion cost of the Medicaid growth. We are funding $700 million in aid to localities. The Tier 6 pension reforms makes a major difference for local governments. We also offered local governments that are functionally insolvent financial assistance if they work with our financial restructuring board. When I was Attorney General, first of all, I looked much younger when I was Attorney General. When I was Attorney General, we actually passed a law that made consolidations easier for local governments. Since we passed that law, how many local governments have actually consolidated? Tom Libas gets it. 2. It's time to stop making excuses. It is time to start making progress. If the locality wants the state property tax credit, it must perform. We've seen that linking state funding to performance works. Remember when we did the teacher evaluations the first year, and we asked every district to complete teacher evaluations, we basically had no compliance. Year 2, we linked the teacher evaluation system with the 4% increase in education, and we had near unanimous approval. We believe linking the assistance to performance is going to make a difference. And there is a ray of hope, because there are local leaders who are stepping up to the plate. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize the great Onondaga County Executive Joni Mahoney and the Mayor of Syracuse, Stephanie Miner, who are working together They are working together to see if they can achieve consolidation and shared services between Onondaga County and the city of Syracuse. We wish them well, and we hope other leaders follow their example, because that's exactly the right course. Thank you very much, County Executive, and thank you, Mayor.